Thanks for checking out this video. Don't forget, like and subscribe.
I was talking, actually, you know what? I was listening to Bryan and Dave talking about WarGames and how the whole scenario in regards to the advantage and all of that, and how it doesn't quite work to do the bad guys twice every year. You got to, mix it up and just the whole logic behind it. And so I was talking to Vinny, and I came up with a better idea for WarGames.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. So it's two parts. Number one, your big cage has two entrances. There's one on each side. And you start with 2. 5 minutes, 2 more come in. 5 minutes, 2 more come in. So you will fill up in like 25 minutes. You have like 5-minute periods, but they just 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, thing begins. Or the other option, I talked about this with Vinny, you do that way you can set it up any way you want. You set it up like an elimination chamber where it's random. So you could have 1-1, and then all the bad guys come in. And then, but you can set it up.
But that's elimination chamber.
Not necessarily, because elimination chamber is you get eliminated and you leave. This one, whatever side lights up, you go into the cage. Whatever side lights up, you go into the cage. So it could be like a bunch of bad guys going in the cage, and then good guys come in. So it'd be like a 5-on-1 advantage if you want to set it up that way, or you can set it up any other way you want.
That would be a 3-on-3 WarGames match then.
So, and then the other option I had was not option, but we talked about the weapons and how everyone was looking for weapons under the ring and not finding any, giving up and hopping into the cage. What if you set up all the weapons outside? Everyone can see them, so they're right outside their pods, and the drama comes in like, what are they going to pick? What are they going to take? Like you can take one thing in front of you before you go into the cage. So that way they're not looking for shit. You know they're going to be bringing in tables. They're going to be bringing in chairs, chains, kendo sticks. All that stuff is laid out there. You can grab something, or you can not grab something. If your partner's getting hurt on the inside, you can rush to the cage instead. So anyway, just some ideas I had. But the Survivor Series show, I thought I had fun. I was up in the rafters, so I saw a lot of the lighting rig around the ring. So I was watching the big screen more than anything. But yeah, you're definitely right as far as Jey Uso getting the loudest pop of the night. All in all, the people that I was up there were very, very nice, and yeah, it was a good time, good drive.
Well, what I would do is I would just keep WarGames as it is, and I would just always have the heels have the advantage. Or you do this. The heels always have the advantage, but you only do one WarGames every year. You don't do men's and women's.
Yep.
So if the women are in WarGames, the men have a Survivor Series match. If the men have WarGames, the women have a Survivor Series match. Because why the fuck are we calling this thing Survivor Series? You don't even do Survivor Series matches anymore. So have the men do the Survivor Series, women do the WarGames, or vice versa. The heels somehow always get the advantage, except once every 5 years, the baby faces get the advantage, but then one of them gets hurt. So the heels still have the advantage throughout the entire thing.
The only time I've ever seen the babyfaces get the advantage and have the match work was the ROH CZW Cage of Death, where it wasn't just an injury, but Bryan Danielson turned on Samoa Joe and his whole team.
You could do that too.
They were down 2 people now.
Yes, you could do that as well.
Yes.
Yeah. So anyway, there's a lot of different ways you could do it, but it was a fun time.
Yeah, I mean, I saw some wrestlers while I was up there. Nick Aldis is enormous. Like you see him on TV, he is even larger in person. That guy, yeah, he is impressive. But it was a lot of fun.
Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and click that notify button, and you'll never miss a video again.